Oh, God.
Today I'm going to talk about things that affect me personally and probably affect you. I'm going to talk about the fact that I write poetry, the type of poetry I write. And some of this poetry, well, it's about today's events, contemporary society. And it's that I want to talk about with you. You see, the first one I've got to recite is called Less and Less. And it goes something like this. Less and less what they see, less humane, less like me. Down the boozer with his cruiser, drink and drive, what a dive. We don't care, mustn't share, seems fanatics everywhere. Women's lib, civil rights, Taliban, Nigella bites. Less and less what they see, less humane, less like me. Must be negative if they want to live. Want a drug, he's a mug, pass the buck, who gives a fuck? Is everyone mad with this 1,000-year fad? Less and less what they see, less humane, less like me. That's just a small sample of some of the stuff that I write. Another one is about how bullying and intimidation goes on in our society and how people do not care about doing these things when they should actually give some thought to the things that they say, the things that they do, their behaviour, but they simply don't. I feel consigned, resigned, designed not to feel emotion or devotion for anyone or anything that made me, made this reason to be, made this world so unreal where people choose not to feel and they shun and shame as though it's some eternal game, and not to react or say a thing makes them think that they win, leaving me with my pain and my anger. So when I do react, they call me a wanker. Another name saying, oh, but it's just a game, just the same as we always treated you. There's nothing new in what we do, except when I turn and say, fuck you. Fuck your world and everything you build in me. Two simple words that mean exactly what they seem should never have come to me if you had just let me be, left me to at least feel free, instead of chaining my heart, my mind, suffocating everything you find, leaving me consigned, resigned, designed not to feel emotion or devotion for anyone or anything that made me, made this reason to be. Oh, how I hate your need to fight, your petty need to prove yourselves right. If I could only uninvent every offence sent. But to such minds it hasn't occurred that what I say might be right, that what I say might be true, until of course such offences happen to you. And the last poem I'm going to recite is about love and how we should keep on giving love and taking it from each other and receiving it. And in this world, instead, what we do is we give the anger, we give the hate, we give the rage, we give the animosity, and that's about all we give. So whence began this end of days, before life had such simple plays, and people had forgiving ways, and no one turned to wish you ill, hoping you'd eat some toxic pill of destruction and despair? Is that what people truly share? So was there ever such a place where man wore a friendly face? Humanity had a sort of grace. Now such thoughts are quite strange, like concerns for climate change, or has Iran got the bomb, as if no other's doing wrong. And we're all tied to little lives, and if beloved one often strives, why do many choose to hate? Have we descended to a state where devils move in disguise and hate seems on the rise? So are our poles now reversed, as man seems eternally cursed within cycles of pain and hurt? It's as if love's strangely inert. So why then call God out if you hate what God's about? Blaming God, saying God's not there, then blaming God, should God care? So when judges call children to account, there's a fearful rage all choose to mount. So when did things get so bad to make this world seem so sad? The vulnerables are locked away, but it's not enough, I hear you say. So let's all prey on the weak, those with no words to speak. Burn them all at the stake, dunk them in a freezing lake, blast them all to the moon, seal them in a padded room, applauding all shameful actions, being glad for their distractions. And who cares about their lives? Self-harmers with blunted knives, nor how desperate people be, because that's not your reality. And if celebrities are divine, then this is the end of time. So when the earth does shake, people in their beds quake, others fight to set men free, tsunamis hurtle across the sea, some find naught to eat, fear seems to reign complete, each must make a stand, hold love's open hand. Or to you is it calloused and raw, something distasteful to ignore? Then aren't we right after all? Your poles are reversed and you're thinking small. That's it for now, folks. See you later.